Once in Vrindavan, a newly married bride had come to the house. The mother-in-law of the house said, "Don't go outside in the evening. There is a magician who will come and he will look into your eyes and you will forget the world. You will go mad." We shut the windows and doors and we all stay indoors. Still he goes away. So don't go out in the evening. She warns the newly married bride. The bride is very innocent. She is totally taken away by her mother-in-law's advice. And the same thing is told by her sister-in-law. So she said it must be correct. Therefore, every evening, very, very cautiously, she closes all the windows and doors and stays inside. From outside, her sister-in-law will say, "Okay, now you can come out." And then she would come out. This was going on for many months. Then the mother-in-law thought, okay, now she has learnt very well. And therefore, one evening, she leaves her and goes to the next village on some work. It is late in the evening, and this bride, she has forgotten what her mother-in-law used to do. She was in the terrace of the house, and suddenly she saw a lot of dust being raised, and then the sound of hooves and joy in the atmosphere. Lot of cows were running on the road. Little calves were jumping in joy. There were black ones, brown ones, golden ones, white ones, small ones, big ones, all jumping in joy and running towards their homes. She came out and saw, what is this wonderful scene? Then she saw the beautiful cow herds, and then amidst them was this magician. His eyes were so beautiful, they were so loving, and his hands were placed on his friend's shoulders. His head was tilted towards them. There was the flute on his lips, and beautiful music was resounding in the atmosphere. It was all very festive. Whole place was filled with dust and sound and joy. A very, very festive atmosphere. And in that she could see, as he came nearby, his red lips and his curly hair and different flowers decorating his ears, and so many different leaves and peacock feathers in his hair and all over his body. His beautiful round hands and soft feet. And then he laid a gaze on her. And when she saw him and he saw her, she was just traumatized. After that, she was so enchanted by him. Then she said, "Oh, this is the magician my mother-in-law has been talking about. He's not a magician. He seems to be God himself." And then very angry with her mother-in-law for not allowing her to see Lord Krishna return. Daily he used to pass by her house and she was not seeing him. She was full of resentment when her mother-in-law came home. And she said, "Oh, Bahu, why have you not closed the windows and doors today?" She just gave her a nice push and said, "Get lost. You have all these days denied me such divine darshan." He said, "What? You saw him today?" She said, "Yes, I saw his enchanting eyes. I got traumatized. I want to see him every day. Oh, pyare, oh, lovely one." She started screaming. Then the sister-in-law came and she said, "Bobby." "What, Bobby?" And she pushed her. "You also misguided me all these days. And then these two thought, oh my God, now that she has seen him, she has got really mesmerized. We must do something. Then she called the father-in-law. He came and And then she saw Krishna in that father-in-law. And then she said, oh, pyare, oh, lovely one. She moved towards her father-in-law. And she had dressed herself like Krishna by then. And she was simply dancing to the tunes which she was listening in her mind. And these two were shell-shocked. They didn't know what to do. They thought some black magic has got onto her. So they called the son-in-law of the house, and when he came, she looked at the son-in-law also and said, oh, my beloved one. She was seeing Krishna in him also. And then mother-in-law said, enough is enough. We must do something about it. And then the sister-in-law gave a very good suggestion. Why don't we go and ask this Krishna himself to come and solve this problem? So they go running to Nandagopal's house and fall at Krishna's feet and say, please, you have enchanted her. Now you are our only support for us. She is not getting back to her normal ways. So Krishna comes there, and as soon as this bride sees Krishna again, she gets so much of feelings for him that she runs towards him, and then Krishna places his hand over her head. Then what was in her mind, what was enchanting her, came slowly into her heart, and she realized that she had to fall at the feet of the Lord. She fell at his feet and remained there, and slowly all that excitement, that enchantment, everything left, and she became a very mature devotee of the Lord. And then she went back to her normal ways. Then Krishna looked around and said, this is what happens when you close your doors and windows against me. Don't do it next time. If you do it, then not only your bride, all of you will get enchanted by me. Yes, naughty Krishna teaches lessons in such a hilarious way that the Leela of Krishna is sung even today after 5,500 years. Long live Lord Krishna and his Leela.